Hi guys, we're back and this time we're going to be reviewing my performance at the European Powerlifting Championships 2022. So the first thing to mention about the competition is I was competing in the AWPC, which is the tested category. It's my first performance competing at Europe's and I qualified by hitting a set total at my qualifier comp in February. This year's Powerlifting Championships were in Hungary, which was nice for me because my girlfriend's family is in Hungary. So I got to spend a bit of family time when we were out there as well. Obviously a very different climate to what I'm used to competing in. Very different environment, which made it really interesting going into the competition. So going into the competition, the targets I wanted to hit was a 220 squat, a 180 bench and 260 deadlift. As you'll see, it's fair to see that I didn't manage to hit any of these numbers, which was really disappointing. In terms of positioning, I didn't really have a target of where I wanted to finish, and I'll come to where I finished later on in the video, but it was much higher than I was expecting, which was nice, but it's still a strange feeling not hitting the numbers I wanted, but finishing higher in the standings than I thought I would. So we'll quickly get into all the lifts and we'll start the review. So obviously the first lift was squats, opening at 200, felt comfortable opening at 200. When we got there, the monolift we're using was a front-loaded monolift, which a lot of people hadn't used before, including myself. And there was only two out of the three warm-up monolifts were front-loaded. So obviously everybody was fighting to use them. It was a bit chaotic, so I actually missed my last warm-up going into the squats. So the last one I did before the 200 was 160. I'd normally like to take a 180. So I hadn't put my knee wraps on anything. So the first squat I did with knee wraps was a 200 on the platform. Went out onto the platform, made a bit of a mess of it. Just lost my head a bit, to be honest with you, I think. Got out there, squatted just before I got given the command to squat. I don't know if I was trying to preempt it in my head or what, but it meant I got red lighted, very fairly red lighted. You'll see the video in a minute. So then I went on to do 200 again. I'll put both squat videos in here, and got the 200 quite nicely. It felt fairly easy. Both of them felt fairly easy, which was annoying because obviously having to do it doubled, just making a stupid mistake. So have a look at the videos and then we'll talk about what. So I did the 200 twice, just to make sure we were in. Felt nice. So my second attempt would have been a 210. I decided to jump to the 220, and as you'll see in the video, not moving, not a chance. Just didn't have it on a day. I think Brits is a couple of weeks after this. I'll probably try the 220 again, depending on how things are feeling. But I think doing a jump from 200 to 220 probably didn't help. So let you watch the video and then I'll talk a little bit more about that. So as you can see, out the hole, just didn't have that pop. Afterwards, the guys who were there from the British Powerlifting Union, who are all fantastic, gave me some advice on how to do my knee wraps better, which was really nice. So I'll try that out at Brits, tried it out a bit in the small gap of training I've got in between. So that's something that I will implement into my performance and hopefully help me have that little bit more power out of the hole. So that was squats done, 200 kilos. Bit disappointed, but we're in the comp. Bench was coming up next, and bench is my best lift out of the three and the one that I wanted to shine on. So in terms of opening, with the bench we opened up on 160, 20 kilos heavier than what I'd opened before in competitions, and it felt nice and easy. 160 kilos, felt really nice. Moved quite quickly. Everything felt good basically on 160. Here's the video. So after doing 160, second attempt was 170. matching the most I've ever done in a comp before. Did the 170. As you can see, as you'll see in the video coming up, it was fine. It felt fine. It was slow, but it felt probably easier than it looks, to be honest. It didn't feel too difficult, so I decided to go for the 180. But first, here's the video for 170.
Go on!
So yeah, so there's 170 done. Called 180. Went out, felt confident to get it. Felt I could get it. Went out, missed it. Which was unfortunate. I still think I've got it. I think at Brits I can hit the 180. I think obviously the heat, competing in Hungary, it's 33 degrees. The pause was maybe a little bit longer than I was expecting. Yeah, but I think I've got the 180. I'll show you the video and then we'll talk a little bit more about it.
Go on, Eddie!
So from the video, I don't know what you think, but from seeing my bench performance, if that had moved an inch higher, I'd have got it. So yeah, a little bit annoying, but like I say, I still think it's there. I think I can hit it at Brits. My bench in my category was still 30 kilos, I believe, heavier than the next person. So my bench is still really up there, really competitive. Definitely compared to my squat and my deadlift. So yeah, overall happy with the bench. But that 180 is coming. Believe me, that 180 is coming soon, very soon. So next we went on to deadlifts, and I'm gonna be honest, deadlifts were a bit of a shambles. I got nowhere near the numbers I wanted to hit, which is really annoying. I was going to show you the video for the 230 and then we'll talk about it. I think this is going to be the easiest way. So as you can see from the video, I pulled the 230 and it felt easy. It felt so easy. That was the easiest 230 I feel like I've ever pulled. And I don't know what went on in my head. I don't know what I was thinking. I pulled it and then put it down a bit and then realised I've not listened to the down command and pull it back up again. So it obviously gets red lighted because I've ignored the down command. Really stupid mistake to make. I don't know what happened. I think, if I'm honest, it just felt too easy. I pulled it, it came up really nice. And I was like, all right, that's that done, and then just didn't think, which was really irritating. Rookie mistake, but it's something that I'm definitely going to learn from. So yeah, so positives are being taken, but still annoying. And I moved on to 235, which I pulled again nicely. 3 white lights on that one, which was really good. 235, I think I'm going to open with at Brits. See how I feel on the day, but I think that's going to be my opener. In fact, I'm sure that's going to be my opener. It felt really nice. I'll show you the video now. So yeah, so that felt really nice. Did that, and then I decided to go to 245. At this point, the person who there was three of us in our category, so the person who came first was miles ahead. So it's a fight for second between me and a Hungarian competitor, and he was 5 kilos behind. He squatted better than me. Bench hadn't been as good, so we were around that. So I decided to hit 245, which had been 5 kilos heavier than his 240 deadlift. So I was 5 kilos ahead of him, so I had to stay 5 kilos ahead of what his lift was. So yeah, so he went out, he missed 240. So second place was mine at this point. So I went out, pulled the 245. Again, it felt nice, it felt good. The speed was there. And just at the top, the bar rolled in my hand on the left-hand side and the bar dropped. So on the ref on the right-hand side white lighted it because I didn't see the drop. Other 2 judges red lighted it. Fairly harsh, but fair, very fair. Yeah. Let's see the video. So yeah, like I say, very fair call, definite drop. Just rolled in my hand, yeah. Which is annoying because the pull felt good again, so for it to be something like that. The positives are that the strength is there. The strength is definitely there for the deadlift, which is something that's good. Shows that my training has been working, and I feel like I can push it a bit more at Brits. So overall, the Europes is going to go down. Oh, so overall I came second in class, which was really nice. Nice surprise. But much harder than to do, but I didn't get the numbers I wanted, so I was not annoyed, not disappointed. I don't know what the word is to use, but it was a strange feeling. But there were so many positives that I'm taking from this competition, so many positives. It's unbelievable. So first international competition, and first seeing how it feels to compete abroad. Speaking to Emma, who runs the British Powerlifting Union, she was saying that you'll find that people often struggle abroad and don't get the numbers that they want because you're in a different climate, different experiences. So things like this happen. Obviously, the advice I got on my knee wraps is going to be fantastic. Work on my deadlifts for that hold at the top to make sure I hit the command. So yeah, loads of positives. Just want to get a better total at Brits. So Brits is the next one. By the time this video comes out, it'll either be a couple of days before Brits or on the week of Brits, which is happening on Wednesday the 6th, I believe the date is. So that'll be the next competition. Again, I'll do a video like this going over everything. So I hope you've enjoyed. If you've got any questions about powerlifting, how you can get involved, let me know. Or if you want any coaching, again, let me know. The link will be in the description. Drop me a message, whatever. Also, I'm Personal Training Clothing will be coming soon. In the next few weeks. So again, if that's something you'd be interested in, again, just let me know, drop me a message, and I'll be able to get it sorted for you. So again, guys, hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.